Bismillah. Assalamualaikum. My name is Syauqi. Today, I'll be talking about web of life. Today, we're gonna identify the roles of producers, consumers, decomposers, predator, and prey. Food relations. Food producers are green plants that can make their own food. Food consumers are divided into three parts: herbivore, carnivore, and omnivore. Herbivores are plant eaters, carnivores are meat eaters, and omnivores are plant and meat eaters. Therefore, all living things depend on plants indirectly or directly for plants for food. Food chains. Food chain shows the relationship among different groups. Food chain also shows the flow of energy between the food producer and the food consumer. This is an example of a food chain. The producer is corn, primary consumer is the mouse, eaten the arrow, eaten by the mouse, eaten by the snake, and eaten by the eagle. The eagle is the top predator. If you're wondering what's a prey is an animal which is least likely to be eaten up by other animals. A predator is an animal that feeds on other animals. If you still don't know what the arrow stands for, this is what it's for. This arrow stands for E. If you still don't know what does that mean, just remember this. There we have a Pac-Man. Remember the Pac-Man. Okay, from the arrow, the Pac-Man is eating the organism over here. A food pyramid can also be shown to show the flow amount of energy. Not this food pyramid, but this food pyramid. The producer will have the most population, and the primary consumer will receive the most amount of energy. The top predator will receive the least amount of energy, and therefore it has the least population. Food web. A food web is made out of two or more food chains connected together. It also shows that an animal can feed on more than one type of food, or can be eaten up by more than one type of animal. This is an example of a food web. It has more than one food chain. See, 1, 2. See, it's more than 2. The organisms depend on each other. When one organism is affected, all the other organisms will also be affected. Let's say if I take out the eagle. There will be more snakes because there's no predators for the eagle. And then when there's more snakes, the snakes can eat more hens, can eat more hens and sparrows and this. Decomposers break down dead organisms or waste matter into simpler substance. Oxygen is needed for decomposition. Scavengers are organisms that speed up decomposition. Examples of scavengers are snails, maggots, and maggots. Scavengers are not decompositions. This is an example of a real-life food web. The producers are the plants, and then eaten by the sea snails over here. Small sea snails over here too. Yeah, eaten, and the sea snails are eaten by the big fish. The big fish are running away. Oh no, where's the big fish? There, the big fish. Yeah, the big fish over there. Thank you for watching my video, and remember